New law is expanding the ability for rural fire departments to have a baby box in Arkansas. The law was first introduced in 2019 and has seen a record number of surrenders. New tonight at 10, THV 11's Ashley Godwin shows us how volunteer fire departments are now able to have a safe haven box.
Right now, there are 23 baby boxes in Arkansas, but the state representative who sponsored the expansion of the bill wants to see every fire department have a safe haven box.
It is a problem, and it is something that goes on a daily basis, and we're not used to that problem coming to us.
About 18 months ago, East End Fire Chief Daryl Fagan was approached by a state representative to see if a safe haven box could be added there. The department was all for it, but they didn't meet the requirements.
What I discovered is that they didn't qualify because they were a volunteer fire department and there were a few shifts that we didn't have someone paid to be there.
That's when Representative Julie Mayberry sponsored the expansion of the law, making sure volunteer fire departments could have the device as long as their response time was under 4 minutes. There was EMS located within a mile of the department, and there was an alarm that could notify 911 dispatch. They also must have at least 2 fire personnel that could monitor inside the baby box with cameras.
If a baby is left there, is surrendered to the fire department, that baby gets immediate attention.
The first safe haven box in Arkansas was placed in Benton. When a baby is dropped off, a silent alarm will notify personnel that it's being used and they can quickly get the child. Since then, 3 babies have been surrendered to Benton. The most recent was last summer. ACLU says while safe haven boxes are an option, there is a bigger issue. In a statement in part, at the heart of this issue is the essential right of every individual to have access to comprehensive reproductive health care. Now, East End wants to have a safe haven box next. They meet all the requirements and have almost raised enough money to purchase the box and install it.
But it would be good to provide one for this side of the county, and also if you look at where they're at within the state, we would be the most eastern point at that point that has one.
In East End, Ashley Godwin, THV 11 News.